Welcome to the hood, you know what I'm saying? I'm playing. So what we gotta go get a mic today. I'm gonna do a little bit of recording. Cause how do we break I broke the last mic. So we're headed to the gym and I was putting my stuff in Mean's car and I decided to put the camera on the tripod on top of the car and then
I drove off.
Yeah, I didn't never take it back off the top of the car. So that was on me. But we got so lucky, man, because we were in the middle of the street, in the middle of downtown. It made it like a block on top of the car. Yeah. And then we're like, what was that? I thought we were being attacked or something because there was noise on the roof. And then me was like, the camera. So the camera was like splattered on the concrete. But fortunately, the camera was scratched a little bit. It actually works. But the lens is fine and everything. But the mic took the blow. The mic was like busted in like 3 places, so we're about to get a new mic. So I'll talk a little bit today, and then we'll head to the gym. I might have a package from EHP, hopefully. That'd be cool. I'll show you guys some of the supplements I got in, and I'm gonna show you guys some new Gymshark because in like what is it? Well, I don't know what day I'm gonna drop the video, but June 3rd. This is some sauce right here. Show them the jacket. Whoa, whoa. The site, they only have 2 sales a year. They're about to do up to 70% off on the site. So massive sale. If you use my links, I appreciate it. We gotta look fresh, you know what I mean? Gotta look fresh. It's too musty. Let's get this mic. So, we got a package. I actually don't know what it is. It's from EHP. I'll open it. Show you guys some unboxing. We secured the mic. Nothing fancy, but that's the only thing that fits in my model of Sony. So I busted the other one, got a new mic, about to throw that on. Like I get a lot of questions, like how long have I been training? What's it been like training? Because people see my transformation video and what I started with, but it's been like 3.5 years. So I'll kind of explain a little bit today. We'll do it a little bit differently. We're hitting arms and shoulders, but I'll explain a little bit. I don't know, maybe some of the things I've learned and picked up, some of the things I wish I knew when I started. It'd be a fun little video. Show you guys what my physique looks like. Been eating some good food lately. Not really, just potatoes and
sushi.
We did eat a lot of sushi. That was last week. We can't bring up what happened last week.
Yeah, they don't want to.
So I'll show you guys the mic. If you have a Sony, this is a lower model of Sony. It's a 6000. So what sucks is there's no you can't do it like a Rode mic because there's no not aux, but like audio input. So you can only do the mics that just like automatically connect and attach to the top. So this was not bad. Before I broke it, it worked pretty well, and then I broke it. There's like settings, so it's off. It's actually on gun. So put it on gun. I don't know what zoom does, but I just put it on gun when I have it. It's cool, it just slides in. Boom. Alright, so we're gonna get the lift started. We're gonna take some pretty much, I don't know about you, you're lifting pre or me, but I've always taken some kind of pre-workout. Like those are the two things I started on. We'll reminisce a little bit. I always started on a good pre-workout. Nothing crazy. Like now it's nice, I can mix in things like L-carnitine for fat metabolism, pump product, different kinds of caffeine stimulants. But I always took like one solid pre, and then I would always take a whey protein post-workout.
You should do the Cheerios in the milk.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll show them what's good. But we got our RP Max, so that's our energy, that's our caffeine, our beta-alanine, our taurine. That's essentially gonna give you those tingly feels, crazy energy, and then we got our pump product too. So what's nice is they took the 2 best nitric oxides, not to be confused with NOS. What am I saying? Really? Y'all know racing?
Yeah, but NOS, that's fucking...
That's for cars.
That's cars. What are you talking about?
If you put this in, it's like NOS. You get the fuel injectors.
Oh, say that.
I need NOS. I need NOS.
But what's nice is they basically took the 2 best nitric oxides, which are citrulline and arginine, combined and put them in here. Honestly, get some really good pumps off of it. So I take 3 or 4 scoops of this, which equals 3 or 4 grams of the L-carnitine, and then a scoop and a scoop. So we'll mix it together. Let's go lift some metal. Alright, we made it into the gym. We're gonna knock out some arms, a little more high volume today, nothing heavy. And then I'm gonna hit some shoulders too. Me's gonna dip out on the shoulders. A little bit of an injury. You'll be good though.
Yeah, I'm smooth.
Yeah, just some rest. And then yeah, I don't know, arm day, ever since I started training, arm day is probably my favorite day. I don't know, my physique is a little more arm dominant, but I like arm day, man. Just the arm kind of guy. Man, I'm feeling Archie Max. It's hot, it's getting warm. I like this look. What you think about the look, me? Yeah? No?
Mess with the bold line?
It's smooth. I like these. That's the piece de resistance. The slide. I might throw on my Air Maxes. I might not. Who knows? So that was arm day. That was a good little session. Hit some high volume arms. I threw in a couple sets of shoulders at the end because shoulders is something I'm trying to bring up. Usually my weekends are a little bit lighter like that. I'll do a little more volume, and then during the week, because today's what is it, Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. And then during the week, That's where I'll do more of my heavier compound lifts with like the really, really taxing lifts. Like yesterday, for example, was just an off day too. I did some cardio, some abs. But that's pretty much been it, man. The last 3.5 years, pretty much same deal. It's really about consistency in the gym, training, still pushing hard. Like it was volume today, we were sweating, we were pushing hard. You know, even going to failure still. And then being on top of your diet too. It's that consistency, man. And it's not about doing anything drastic overnight. But I think, I was gonna say in the gym, if there was, what was I gonna say, man? If there's one thing I knew about training when I started.
Yeah, things that you would do different.
Things that I would do different?
Yeah.
I think if I could like known one thing that I would have done differently is everybody's anatomy is different, everybody's body is different, you respond to diets differently, training differently. I think sooner than later, it's good when you start to stick to that. All right, I got 4 sets of curls and I got 10 reps. That's fine. Start with that, you know, the 3 sets at 12, get the form down. So form is still important, but I think I would have branched off sooner and started doing things like drop sets, supersets. If it's 10 reps and I know I got 13 or 14 in me, going to that 13 or 14 sooner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Versus just saying, oh, that's 10, that's done, move on. It's good for the start, but you know, like after a month or so in, I think, depending on your starting point, like I was really skinny. Obviously, when I started, I was like 120 pounds. But depending on that starting point, start pushing your own limits. And kind of number 2, which goes along with that, is training for your physique and anatomy, if that makes sense. Like if your goal is to get good aesthetic physique and say you have weaker shoulders, you don't necessarily need to follow a split that has arms in it twice a week. You know, you might instead do the arm day once a week, or hit arms once a week, and then maybe you have shoulders 2 or 3 times a week starting out, because that's gonna help build that muscle, the more volume. You know, there's more time under tension, more load on it over the week. The muscle's gonna get bigger, stronger, faster than you just doing that one session every week. Because if you think about it, say, because shoulders were always a weak point for me. If you have weaker shoulders, you have shoulder day once a week, right? You just hit those shoulders 52 times a year. It's not bad, 52 sessions. If you just do that twice a week, shorter session, doesn't have to be a same crazy big session, but if you split it up, do it twice a week, now you're hitting shoulders 104 times a year. That's a substantial difference, and you're gonna see a difference in how your physique reacts to that training. So just being smart, reading your body. You know, don't neglect the compounds, the deadlift, the squat, all that. It's necessary. Mobility, stretching, but train for your physique. Don't think, oh, this guy does this program, so he has to do this. If you're like, man, I know this is lacking on me and I could bring it up, train that more. Don't be afraid to train it. Attack it. Calves. I've been attacking calves. I want bigger calves. What am I going to do? I'm going to hit them. I do 200 calf raises every morning. I started that like a month or 2 ago, and I'm starting to see improvement. But that wouldn't happen if I didn't say, man, I know I need to hit this. I don't have genetically massive calves, so I'm going to hit them. So just things like that go a long way, man, for real. And who knows, like I'm just starting out. Yeah, that's about it. We got to get a post-workout meal. I always love doing a quick carb after the workout, so I always do it. I take my Oxy Whey, mix it with a little bit of creatine. I've been adding some glutamine this week. I just started on the glutamine. I'm gonna see how that reacts with my body. Mix it with the creatine monohydrate, and then you gotta throw it in that honey nut, man. A little bit of almond milk. That slaps. That slaps. Keep it simple. Don't say too. Don't let it stress you out too much. You know, take on what you can manage. But I mean, that's really just my experience. You know, what do I know? I'm just Merc. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more. We out.